Africa Technologies, together with more than 3,000 other companies, are pleading with government to consider opening the trade for non-essential goods via e-commerce. This follows the extension of the lockdown by a further 2 weeks. The supermarkets are allowed to trade during the lockdown by selling non-essential goods, but the selling of non-essential goods, as we know, is prohibited. For more on that story, I'm joined now by Anita Erasmus from Africa Technologies. Anita, very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. So at the moment, you're advocating for the resumption of online shopping for non-essential goods. Why?
Well, Tani, thank you very much for having me today. Really appreciate it. I really do think that the main aim of the letter is to communicate to the government that the e-commerce and logistic industry believe that we can play a vital role in promoting economic activity, with, in a sense, also limiting social interaction. And we kind of just communicating it via the letter and asking that, give us a chance, listen to us, and that's kind of the main aim of us putting the letter out there and hopefully getting the minister to read it.
Have you had any response at all?
We haven't had a response yet. That is why we are here today, and hopefully that will have an effect. We have sent them an email, but only late last week. So we are waiting patiently. We completely understand that they're also busy.
Yep.
And we will appreciate, in due course, if they've got time to give us a response and just listen to our voice as well.
So, in layman's terms, you want people to be able to order non-essential goods online and then somebody delivers them. Surely then there must be concern when it comes to people who are working in the warehouses, the whole supply chain in terms of COVID-19. How do you address that?
I don't think there's a specific way that we can say we can have all the answers. But we definitely believe if you look at the e-commerce industry in combination with logistics, of all the other options is really one that promotes social distance. And if you even look at the list of all the companies that signed the letter in supporting it, a lot of them are SMEs. We're talking about smaller people that's got their own online store. They're working from their house. They've got stock. Where a lot of our customers work from their garages. I mean, they're businesses. But we really do believe that we can at least allow these companies to still operate. They don't sit with massive warehouses and, employing thousands of people. But this is really allowing those kind of people to at least start taking part in economic activity. I think we are very aware that anything that we go beyond what the current lockdown measures will increase social interaction.
For the basket of essential goods to actually be expanded. I've read online some of your members citing, mental health in terms of maybe somebody wants, they've got kids that are at home and, they may need this, that are maybe not listed as essential goods. Can you talk to me about that as well?
So I think from the beginning, the definition of what we found, the definition of essential goods was quite difficult for people to grasp. They didn't really understand, and as time went on, the government didn't provide a better definition. But as the lockdown gets extended, one can say that the definition of what essential goods will change a little bit. The longer that people are staying at home, they're going to require certain things that might not have been essential 2 weeks ago, but now it's being extended with another 3 weeks. It will be. For example, I can't work without my laptop. If my laptop breaks for some reason, I can work from home, then I'm not able to proceed working. So there's really looking at maybe what we're saying, if it's not all goods, maybe looking at expanding what the definition is of essential goods, and then at least allowing some merchants being able to sell the stock that they've got. Mentioning also to the previous question, a lot of these people already got stock, in their warehouses. So maybe, not allowing it to the back of the supply chain, but just at least allowing the people to sell what they already have, within their warehouse.
Okay, just a quick one for me, though. At the present moment, who determines who's liable for if something that is not essential has been...
Companies like the courier guy, they've spent thousands of rands implementing things and buying gear and all of that to their drivers, obviously keeping their people, protecting them as well, which is very important. But it is quite difficult because a courier company, usually what they will do is they will go and collect a parcel. They don't know necessarily what is inside the parcel, right? And this with only being allowed to collect essential goods, and we've really seen the courier companies come to the party in that sense, saying, listen, we will only collect essential goods. So at the moment they require customers to put on an invoice on the parcel stating what is inside the parcels. They have to sign declaration forms. So they're really doing a lot, saying, listen, we're listening to the government, we're only shipping essential goods, because they also do understand that, if their